Oh my God.
Damn. How about running through this fucking parking lot packed as shit?
Damn. Who be getting guap? All of us. On the way to the top. Who they can't stop?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Marcus, MuscleManMarcus, coming to you with my brother from LetTheGainzBegin. I'm gonna put his channel link in the description box. But yeah, we're working on back today. We started off with the seated rear delt flies. Your rear delts are part of your shoulders. And since we're working back, I made it paramount to work these because not only do they aid in your pressing movements as far as bench press, shoulder press, but when you work them really well, they really pop. So we hit 4 sets of 12 on those. Next, we hit those pull-ups. Man, a lot of people, I feel like, doubt the power of a pull-up. I mean, you're talking about engaging all the muscles in your upper back, biceps, and forearms. Man, I feel that. But I need to start incorporating these in my workout. I mean, whether it be a part of my actual workout or the warm-up. Mind you, we are still warming up, but you get the idea. But people probably like, oh, pull-ups are boring, I can do a bunch. Well, put an extra 30 pounds between your legs and tell me what's up. I'm pulling 208, dead weight. But anyways, the weight will definitely make it harder for you and help pack on that thickness. But we did 2 sets with the wide grip for the width and 2 sets with the close grip for the lower lats. Now we got the main compound movement, bent over barbell rows. Man, if you are not doing this movement, you are missing out. I feel like this movement really helped, with the foundation, making my back really wide and really giving me that definition. I mean, it's my favorite movement because when you do it right, it gets the job done. The way I do it is I bend over so that my torso is parallel to the ground, and when I pull, I pull with my elbows. I pull through my elbows and not, I don't just try to yank it up. And while I'm pulling, I'll pull back and out. You want to keep your torso from doing a whole bunch of jerking because it will take your lats out of the exercise, and that's the main body part being worked. Due to injury, I had to rebuild myself because I was doing rows with 225, but we're not ego lifting here. We're trying to build. We're trying to get stronger. But yeah, I was using the wraps because the weight was pretty heavy. But the way we did this, we stayed at the same weight for 10, 8, 6. And then we dropped 20 pounds 3 times. You'll notice that the weight will feel lighter, of course, but with that, you want to try to really get that squeeze. When you're sculpting your body, you want to feel for those muscle contractions, and you want to make sure your mind and body is connected. There are times to, just do a whole bunch of repping out and things like that, and there are also times for really good at getting that tight squeeze. But anyways, we finished this exercise off with 1 set of 30 and just yamming them out for that hypertrophy.
We just finished doing our first main compound movement. Now we're about to get into pull downs. You gotta learn the rolls. The rolls, you wanna do the rolls. That's how you get that wide back. Now we about to hit some pull downs, reverse grip and wide grip.
Now we're getting into some accessory work, lifts that helps your main compound movement or the main body part that you're working. Me personally, I feel like this is an accessory movement for me. Not saying that you can't use pull downs as your main movement. I mean, I might just, work with different pull downs one day as my main movement, just to switch things up. But we had 3 sets of 12 to 15 with the wide grip for the width, and 3 sets of 12 to 15 with the underhand grip for the mid-lower because, I'm trying to get the wings, trying to fly away. But anyway, when you do this, it's okay to lean back. I mean, yeah, form does matter, but it does not have to be strict. As long as you don't go past 45 degrees when you're doing it. I mean, get a little pull with your body, but for the rest of the movement, get some momentum. But for the rest of the movement, pull through your elbows and pull down and out. Most people will get a bump from most people get a pump from their biceps. I mean, you will regardless, but it took me a while to understand how to really utilize this movement and do it correctly. When you have good form on certain exercises, you will see results real quick. No, I'm not saying I'm the form police, you know. I'm not saying that my form is perfect all the time, but you will see me swaying back a little bit, and you will see me doing cheat curls, but those are for bodybuilding purposes, even though I'm not a bodybuilder.
Alright, so just finished with the pull downs. First grip for that wide back, mid back, grandfather back. You gotta get the mid lats, mid lower lats. That's why we did that reverse grip. Now we about to do some rolls. We about to do some rolls. He don't know what we about to do. It's my turn, but we about to do some rolls.
Right, now we got some roll action going on. We didn't go heavy on this movement at all because the focus was to get a squeeze on the upper back so we could really work on the definition. Notice how we're rolling towards our nipple line and not towards our stomach, because that would be more so focused on the mid-lower back. But yeah, like I said before, it's not always about going heavy as shit, man. Relax. Feel the contractions. That's probably why most of y'all not getting sore or y'all not growing, because y'all don't take the time to feel through the movements. Like the rest of the back exercises, you want to pull through your elbows. I use a false grip because it reminds me not to squeeze the hell out of the handle, and it reminds me not to just yank the weight, but pull through. We hit 4 sets of 12 to 15.
Anyways, okay, just finished the rolls. Put some more rhomboid action. Turn around, show me your rhomboids, nigga. All of that action right there. Anyways, now we about to do some single arm rolls, drops in style on this machine right here.
Alright, sorry everybody. This is a unilateral hammer strength row machine, but everybody has muscular imbalances. You know, it's bound to happen, especially when you're using both arms, both legs to do a certain movement, push, pulls, curls, whatever you want to call it. But that's why you have to work on them individually to get that sound package, you know, get the total package. What we did here was 9 sets in total, and this is how we did it. I'm going to use the first set of 3 as an example. Alright, so for the first set, we did 12 to 15, and really focus on getting a nice squeeze, feeling for that contraction. And then the following 2 sets, we did as many reps as we possibly could, like a burnout almost. And every 3 sets, we would drop weight 20 pounds. A lot of gyms might not have this machine, but you have to use, you know, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get the job done. And there are other ways to do this, aka single arm dumbbell rolls. But we're working on the thickness here in the mid lower back and just pumping the blood into the muscle. Mind you, we already hurting because you see all we did. That's a lot of shit we did. But yeah, this is 9 sets in total. If you want to get that cobra back, that V taper, you see how my back is wide at the top and my waist gets small. My waist is smaller. V taper, gorilla cobra back action. You gotta hit your back from different angles. You gotta go heavy for that mass, and you gotta go lighter. When I say lighter, I don't mean that you just playing with the weight. No, you got to be able to hit, what, 12, 15, maybe even 20 reps. And you got to be able to squeeze and work with it. You know, get that hypertrophy and chisel out. Next, we got the straight arm pull downs. We hit 2 sets of 20. Most of the time you see people doing this movement, they'll do it with a dumbbell lying down on the bench. But this is just another variation of the movement. Personally, I feel like it's better on your shoulders. But your serratus, it's your rib cage. It's like right above your obliques. And what this does, it really makes your abs pop. You know, you feel, if you notice, you feel like there's muscles above your ribs, and it thickens those, and it really makes your abs the main attraction. But yeah, we hit 4 sets of 20, and you want to keep your arms straight, stick your chest out. And I don't know, I was feeling kind of good, so I went fairly heavy on this exercise, heavier than I normally do.
Just finished doing some pull downs for the serratus. You know what I'm saying? Damn! These right here, it's not only.
Fuck the whole video up while you're rotating.
anyways, for the serratus, we just did some what are these called? Like pull downs?
Yes, I call them strip arms.
Stripped arm?
Straight arm pull down.
We did some straight arm pull downs for the serratus. Get them shits nice and popping. And now we about to do some barbell curls.
Barbie curls.
Barbell curls.
Like some barbell.
Finally. Oh my goodness, finally the last movement. Last movement was barbell curls. You know, the whole time throughout the workout, we had a pump in our biceps, and you know, back and biceps are synonymous, just as chest and triceps are. So you know what? Let's just hit a quick 4 sets of 8, working on the mass as well as the strength in our bicep. And you know, you want to keep the rocket to a minimum, so you can really just focus on using your bicep to curl instead of using the momentum you get from your body to curl. But anyways, you know, the wide grip really works the short head or the inside of the muscle, if you will. The inside of the bicep.
We just got finished with the workout.
Killed that shit.
Grandfatherback. That was, I want to call that the first installment of the Grandfatherback.
First installment.
The first installment of the Grandfatherback. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that shit. I'm gonna put the link to...
Yeah, check that description for the link to my channel.
The fucking link. The link
to my channel.
The link to his channel is gonna be in there. You gotta look at it. It's down there. So, with that being said, let the gains begin. MuscleManMarcus. You keep it wet, bro?
I keep it wet, bro.
Yeah, his palms, guys. His palms, y'all, some nasty.
Who be getting guap? All of us on the way to the top.